Welcome back, everybody. We're here with a very special Thanksgiving edition of the Brothers in the Box. I'm Ilias and here with Ishan. And Ishan, how was your week?
It's been good so far. School's been busy, but solid week so far.
Yeah, what'd you get up to?
Nothing too much. Nothing a lot. I had basketball season started this week for me, so I went to practice.
I thought you skipped practice.
No, I actually went Wednesday morning.
Okay,
It got canceled. I was gonna skip Monday, but it got canceled.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How was your week?
It was good. I got to go down to Seattle this weekend. Got to watch the UW Huskies play, and then I actually made it out to the Kraken game.
Well,
Yeah, it was just like a last minute type thing. Just ended up working. Got to see Mitch Marner play in person.
that's sick. That's
Got to
sick.
see Eichel fresh off his new contract.
Yes.
Like 13.5 by 8.
13-5. Crazy contract,
I
honestly.
feel like that's like a no state tax type of
Yeah,
contract though. Like
it is.
I think he definitely could have gone like 15 mil.
Yeah, and especially with the salary cap increasing over the next couple of years, like
It's
he,
very nice. He wants to stay in Vegas.
and he wants to win there as well.
Yeah, I mean
I
they did
mean,
it
he did.
once. I'm sure they want to do it again, especially with Marner back there now. Like honestly, they just need a solid defenseman to complete that kind of that team.
Especially with Pietrangelo gone, like yeah,
Like
they
you need a new
definitely.
number one.
Yeah,
Like I respect Theodore's game,
but he's not a
but
number
he's
one.
not that guy.
He's not.
He's not that guy.
He's like the Devon Toes to Kale McCarr. Like he's that second pairing. Or
He is,
he's
yeah.
that second
He's
defenseman.
like a shutdown guy. He's not like that. Like he's an offensive defenseman, but he's not that like threat that like that
Yeah,
Pietrangelo or
yeah,
that.
because even Pietrangelo, like he was like a solid, very solid defensive defenseman, but he also like flashed an offensive side as well. Like you could
Yeah.
see that.
He also flashes a slashing side as well.
Yeah, he
When he
does.
takes two hands and chops Drysdale in the hands. No, but wishing for a recovery for Pietrangelo. I think his career is over, unfortunately. Like they shut him down completely, put him on IR for the season, which means now, based on the rules, he cannot play regular season or in the playoffs
Yeah,
for Vegas.
it's unfortunate, but you never know, honestly. Especially with like Gabe Landeskog coming back from his injury, no one expected him to do anything,
Yeah,
and he
I
came
mean
back.
he's not playing this season, but
No, yeah, obviously,
yeah,
but
and I think definitely Team Canada will miss him in
for
the
sure,
Olympics. But we had opening night this week,
big opening night,
which
very
was
very cool.
it was really good to have NHL back, hockey's back. October's just a crazy month for sports.
It really is.
You got college football, you have NFL, you have
Yeah,
hockey starting, basketball starts, MLB postseason,
WNBA just finished.
WNBA like finals were
Yeah,
just happening. It's just like a crazy time to be a sports fan.
yeah,
You like literally have no time to do anything else. You're just watching
yeah.
sports all day.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, it
You know,
is.
you
It
don't hate
is.
that.
Yeah, but opening night was the 6th,
The seventh,
the
the seventh,
seventh,
the
the seventh,
seventh.
and the first game was Florida Chicago.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised in how early it started.
It
Cause
was an
yeah,
early game. I think it was like 5 Eastern.
yeah, 2 p.m. our time.
And Florida honestly just like looked like they were just the same team. Like even missing Kachuk and Barkov,
Yeah,
they just kind of picked up where they left off.
yeah, shutdown team. Like
Shutdown team also like very good, very solid offensively.
yeah,
Like
they got their shots when they needed to.
they did, and they came out flying, to be honest. And Bob looked really good.
Yeah,
It was surprising though that Frank Nazar got the first goal of the season.
yeah, it was big. Like seeing him and Bedard. Like I think there's a little duo forming in Chicago, and Bedard's finally getting his help that he needs.
Yeah, I mean they weren't playing on the same line on
Yeah,
Tuesday, but or Tuesday or Wednesday.
yeah, something like that.
But Bedard looked faster.
He did.
Nazar looked like he earned that contract just in that one game. Like
Yeah,
like I know it's a small sample size, but he looks like he's worth the money that he's getting paid right now. Like he had 2 goals that game. I was really impressed by what I was seeing.
yeah. I know. Like I don't know. I've seen like a lot of like when I've been looking at on Instagram, I've been seeing a lot of him and Bedard, and like they've been saying like, oh yeah, we might not be the best team in the league, and they know that, but they're not gonna take anything from any team. Like
Yeah,
they're just gonna continuously give it their all and just make sure that they're a contender.
yeah. I think the thing that I like about like where the league is at right now is every team, like even the bad teams, even the teams that are going to be at the bottom of the division, it's not like you can go into their barn or they come into your barn and they just they just take You just take a game,
Yeah, like it's not just a free pickings game
it's
where
yeah,
you can just like
exactly. Like
play. You don't
every
have to play
team in this
anymore.
league is competitive, and every team on a given night can beat another team.
Yeah, and you honestly don't know what's gonna happen. Like even like that Florida and Chicago game, like I did not expect Chicago to be even remotely
Really
close
close,
into that
yeah.
game. Like it was so interesting to see how much like as a league and as a team they've improved.
Like if you look at like the NFL, you go into Cleveland or you go into Tennessee, and no shade on these teams, but like the Bills can go beat them.
No, they can, and they have that ability
The
to do
Chiefs
so.
can go beat them. The Lions can go beat them with ease. Like it's not even like it's like a blow,
Yeah, like, you might see that one off, like oh, for some reason they didn't play really well, but majority of the time it's always just
Yeah, it's not
yeah,
like
like
you see like a lot of. I feel like in the NHL you see more upsets than any other league.
yeah, and I think that's what makes it more fun.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like it just keeps it interesting. But Shilov's on that opening night.
Honestly,
What
I
a
was
stud!
rubbing in to so many Canucks fans'
Yeah,
faces
what
just
a
because
stud!
I think they traded him for like a fourth round pick and a prospect,
Something like that.
but amazing first night, especially against the what was it
The
Rangers?
Rangers, yeah, shutout. 30 save shutout.
Yeah,
Um, Honestly, I really would have wanted him for the Oilers.
yeah, he looked really good.
I mean, respect to the Canucks organization for not wanting to trade that piece out into the division because he is that good and they know that he's that good. But his development was just going to hurt if they kept him. He
Yeah,
wasn't going to be happy. And like, respect to the Canucks for trading away a piece of that caliber so that he can grow into the player that they think he's going to be.
yeah, and I'm sure they want the best for him. It's the same way like us for Holloway and stuff like that. Like it's unfortunate that we couldn't bring them back. I don't know why we didn't, but we want the best for him.
Yeah, but I mean, like I know we don't have Holloway anymore, but Tomasek
Wow, wow,
was
yeah,
buzzing in
especially on that
opening.
top line, like top power play line.
Top power play line
He's looking
taking
good.
he
He's
took
looking
Hyman's
good.
spot right now. I wouldn't even be surprised if Hyman comes back and then Nuge is not on that power play.
Really?
I don't think that's
I mean,
crazy.
that little backdoor cut that they played in game one with Nuge, I thought that was very good. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, Hyman obviously could play that role. Like, he is that guy. I don't see Nuge coming off, but I
I
think
don't
Tomasek comes off that power
I
play
don't know.
line.
I think it's more fluid than that. Like I think you keep the big three,
Obviously,
but
yeah.
then whatever's working and obviously non-block makes this decision, but whatever's working at the time that's what you stick with. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's
And
not nobody's. I don't think anybody's place on any line should be safe.
yeah, I agree with you. Like, besides from like Draisaitl and McDavid and probably Bouchard,
Yeah,
but like, yeah, I agree with you. Like, I feel like Knoblauch has that ability now because he's played Tomasek there to tell Nuge, tell Hyman, tell Tomasek, if you guys don't finish your shots, you're gonna get switched off for the next person that wants to be there,
yeah.
and that's good. It brings an extra like sense of like competition amongst teammates.
Oh, absolutely. And I think we take McDavid for granted.
We do a lot of the time.
And I think Oilers fans take McDavid for granted. But what an absolute win for Oilers fans. The day before the season starts, it's like the best news in the world.
Yeah, honestly, I was looking at my phone because there was Elliot Freeman had posted the night before that there was like talks about McDavid and there should be a contract signed soon, and then I checked in the morning, nothing was there and everything like that, and then just like I was at school and just halfway throughout the day, I just checked Instagram just for the fun of it, and I just see McDavid is signed, and I'm just like overjoyed just because of the fact that I didn't know if he was gonna sign. There was so much uncertainty around it.
I think he might have signed on Monday.
Yeah,
I
something
think
like
yeah,
that.
Monday. Yeah,
But yeah, there was so much uncertainty around it, and I just like I love seeing that.
I know
It
that
made my
like
day.
as soon as the news broke, it was just like a collective sigh of relief
Yeah.
from Oilers fans across Edmonton. But this deal is definitely like honestly, I commend him for taking only
No,
12 and a half.
it's
Like
a statement deal for like not only the Oilers like organization, but also for the rest of the league.
and you saw like a trickle down of kind of these big 2026 RFAs taking or UFAs taking similar deals like Eichel taking the 13 and a half
Yeah,
for 7 or 8,
8 years, I
and
believe.
then Kyle Connor taking 12 for 8. So bigger names that definitely could have found more money elsewhere.
Yeah, no,
Uh
definitely. But I like obviously like I respect all of these guys for taking the money that they did. It's not like we've said this yet again, but it's not reasonable to have one player like they do in Minnesota to be taking up like so much percentage of the cap
Yeah,
space,
but
like
I feel like
20%.
Minnesota's a little bit different.
Yeah, obviously they're like a little bit of
It's
a
they needed to keep
Kaprizov
Kaprizov.
around for them to be a contender,
exactly.
and the only way he was gonna sign was for really big money. But I don't see them that helping them in the long term though. Like eventually, when all of their younger pieces like Marco Rossi, Matt Boldy, all of them eventually age out.
Yeah, but they have a 4 year deal.
Oh,
They have a
okay,
4 year, sorry, a
okay,
4 year window. You know what
okay.
I
I
mean?
did
Or
not know that.
3 or 4 year window
Yeah,
because they have like a bunch of their guys signed. Like they have Ryan Hartman signed, who's been a stud to start the
yeah.
season. They have Rossi signed. They have what's the defenseman's name?
Brock Faber.
Faber signed. I think for
Yeah.
3 4 years.
Okay, so they do have a little bit of time, and they also got what is his name, Jesper Wallstedt in the pipeline as well for
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
goaltender.
and their defenseman, their defensive core is really solid as well.
Yeah, Jared Spurgeon.
Spurgeon, Bogosian,
Yeah,
like big bodies who can be really mean.
yeah. So they do have time, but like I don't know, like it just
Eventually, yeah,
getting that
I
much
think
money just
eventually,
doesn't sit
yeah, it'll
right with
hurt them.
me.
But the other thing I think we need to keep in mind is that the cap is also going up,
Yeah, it's true, true,
and I know
and
it's projected at like 1 point or 105 something like that. But now they're saying that it's gonna go up to 120.
really,
Yeah,
this
so
season.
like for next season, yeah.
Oh, that's
So
crazy.
I
Yeah, I
mean
mean that makes sense then.
I think like there's a lot of pressure on Oilers management and especially Stan Bowman to make some moves, go get a real goaltender because Skinner is not it. I will keep saying this and I'll preach this until our podcast gets shut down or something happens. But Skinner is not that guy. He can take you to the finals. He cannot win the finals. He will not be. I don't believe that he can win a Stanley Cup being a starter.
No, yeah, like being a backup, sure, maybe,
Yeah,
but
being a backup that doesn't play any games for us. Yeah, okay, sure,
but
sure.
I completely agree with you. Like Skinner is shown time and time again that no matter what he does, whether it's his mental health or whether it's his weight, it doesn't matter. He's never gonna be that. He's not gonna have his name on the cup as the starter for the Edmonton Oilers, and I don't think that's how it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think not so much mental health, but like that mental like fortitude to
Yeah.
lock in
Hmm.
and just be that guy.
Yeah,
Like he's not that guy.
I think also with the mental health aspect, like he was getting like threats and stuff.
Yeah, which is absolutely horrible. And
Yeah,
we've talked about it on the
yeah.
pod before, but he's just like even you saw in that season opener, the Oilers came out buzzing.
And then we
Period one
just
against Calgary, we were cooking them.
yeah
Like it was so much fun to watch.
we were doing so well that Jack Roslovic wanted to sign with our team mid game, bro.
Mid
Like
game, he agreed to
he saw
terms.
the first period and was like, "Bet I'm joining this team because I believe they're a Stanley Cup winning team." And then we folded.
It's just and it stems on a couple of things. I thought that Regula was horrible to
Yeah,
start the game to start the season. Even in the Vancouver game, like he's just been really poor and played really poorly. There was that one shot that caused it was a high stick.
yeah. Honestly, for like the Flames game, I mean the first goal was just lucky. It went off a skate and then went into the back of the net. It
Yeah,
wasn't Skinner's fault. The second goal, I was high stick.
I was very surprised that it didn't get called back. To be honest, I don't know what goes into that process where to determine whether it does. Like I know it goes to Toronto, but I really thought that he touched it above the
Yeah, like
crossbar.
his stick visibly looked like I understand if it was close, but it visibly looked like his stick was above the crossbar
Yeah,
from the
and
angle that we got.
the thing they said on the broadcast was that it hit a part of his stick that was underneath the crossbar or in line with the crossbar or something like that. But I'm not entirely sure that that's how the rule works.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
Because I
obviously
swear that there have like one of a few of Hyman's goals last season were called back because
his like stick was
his
above the
stick was
crossbar.
above the crossbar and it was very
Yeah.
close. I think part of it is when the goal is called on the ice, if there is inconclusive evidence to show that it's not,
Yeah.
they
They
don't
just
really call it back very
they just
often.
like rule it over and just be like, yeah, this is what we call on the ice. We're just sticking with that.
Yeah, and I think as fans, it's very frustrating to hear that.
Hmm.
Because you're looking at it and you're like, oh, this is definitely going to get called back, and then it doesn't. But
Yeah.
that's part of the way the league works. I think a lot of sports leagues nowadays work like that.
Yeah, I was like so surprised, but just because like the fact that like like you expect something to be called back, and then they go into like reviewing it as well, and then it still doesn't get called back after all of that. So it was just surprising. But yeah, moving on to the Canucks game, a
Oh,
big
yeah, actually, we just need to talk about that third goal from Calgary
right, third
because
goal.
yeah, I think
Holy
some people might blame Bouchard, and it's completely not his fault
no, like
because in that scenario, Skinner has to play the puck.
he
You can just
does.
fall on it for God's sake. You can have a. I don't care if it's a face off in your own zone.
Yeah.
You do not let Blake Coleman come in one handed and spear the puck into your net. Like it's frustrating.
And it like out of all the things like he could have done there, like Bouchard made the right play. He moved to the side. He was ready to receive the puck from Skinner, and he was ready to get the pass off. And Skinner just stared at the puck. Like it's not like he even tried to make a move at the end or like tried to do something and like he got an unfortunate bounce. He did nothing. He did absolutely nothing and just stared at the puck. Like it's just so poor that a goaltender that has gotten this much experience on such a good team over like the past couple years. Like you've gone to the finals
Twice.
twice in the last 2 years, and you're still making these stupid mistakes. What do we need to do to change this? Like, what do we need to do to
And
change these bad habits?
that's what I'm saying. And I was talking to one of the boys, and he was saying that like it was a couple of seasons ago, and or I think it was after they lost the first final, and he was saying, "Well, give him some time. He's only I don't know how old he is now, like 27 or 28, something like that. Like,
Like he should be in his prime right now.
and I know that goalies take a little bit longer to get into their prime. And he's
Yeah,
like, give him a few more seasons, but our window is now.
yeah.
We
Like
need to win now."
we have McDavid for like he needs to understand we have McDavid for like the next 3 years. McDavid is gonna be gone after that if we don't win a cup, and it's gonna be one of the biggest upsets in like honestly the history of the league. Considering you have that caliber of a player taking that low of a contract, and you still can't put the pieces around him to win. Like
It's priority number one for Stan Bowman to go get a goalie. I don't care how much it costs. I don't care how much it takes. You have to go get a goalie.
yeah, like honestly, like I've talked about this time and time again. The goalie for the Oilers is Joey Daccord. And I understand like if Seattle somehow has an amazing season this year, they're not gonna trade him. But
If
please,
if you're an Oilers fan, you're praying on the downfall of the Seattle
Seattle Kraken.
Kraken so that they trade Joey Daccord.
Yeah. And honestly, like okay, I don't even mind like just go get a different goaltender. I just don't want to see Skinner playing in the net just for him to feel that pressure where he's not on the bench. He's not ready to go. We have Pickard on the bench and someone else in it. Even Connor Ingram. Give Connor Ingram his chance now. I've seen enough out of Skinner that I need Connor Ingram to show how much he's worth. And I just don't understand why they haven't done that already. Like it's just like as much as I love to see that Skinner improve and try his best to get out of this whatever he's going through right now or like whatever he's doing, it's just not enough. And I understand, like, yes, we beat the Canucks. What was the final score?
The final score is 3-1
3-1.
or
Yeah,
3-1 or yeah 3-1 I
three
believe.
one. Which is like it's not a
Finally
horrible.
finished off an empty net. I know that was a
Yeah,
big problem for us last season. We couldn't finish an empty net, but
like
Draisaitl was able to bury that one for his second
yeah. Pickard looks so solid in that game though. I was so like I don't know what to say. I was like proud of him. Like
I mean, unfortunately I wasn't able to watch the game because I was watching another one live. But from what I heard, I feel like the score sheet speaks for itself.
he let in one goal. Demko let in two. Demko had a phenomenal game though.
I think the score of the game did not match how lopsided the
Yeah,
game actually was, because if Demko was not in net and was not playing his best hockey on Saturday night, the score would have been 7-1.
I think so. Like something like that. Because of the amount of chances that they had, like the robberies that Demko had at least two or three robberies in this game.
And I know
Um,
you were saying that Demko isn't back.
yeah, and this game completely changed that for me. Like I completely got shut up because he is, bro. Like that, the fact that he was like able to make those saves, and some people are still saying like, oh yeah, he might not be at 100%. He looks at hundred
He
percent.
does. He does. I know that knee was really bugging him in 2 years ago's playoffs and then last year, but he looks really solid.
Yeah, he looks like phenomenal. Like I understand why Canucks fans are saying, "Oh, Demko's back," and I know obviously they said that last year as well, and they're saying PD's back this year. There's always that little bit of hallucination, but they were right about this one. Demko is back, and he's performing at his best. The other thing crazy about that game was Tyler Myers.
Yep.
Honestly, like I don't know what goes through your head at that point, but I just don't understand the point of it. Like what happened essentially was him and McDavid were getting into it a little bit, and then for some reason he essentially spears McDavid.
No, no, not essentially. He did.
Yeah,
He did spear McDavid.
and then McDavid gives him a little cross check, as he should after getting speared.
Yeah.
And obviously the referees didn't call it. They just I don't even know if they saw it or not, but they just completely looked it off. And then they gave each other a few cross checks. And then lastly, Tyler Myers gets a penalty for doing for a delay of game. Throws the puck over the glass, and then he almost hits the referee in the face.
It's insane.
Yeah,
It's insane.
I don't know um what was going through his head, but obviously the league saw it and decided to do something about it, which I'm glad they did.
Yeah, but I think honestly, like the fines are a joke. To be
Yeah,
honest, you look at like what was it? Gadjevich got fined for sucker punching Hagel.
yeah,
That's like what, like 0.5 of his salary, like 0.5% of
yeah,
his salary. Like he doesn't care.
yeah. Like he's gonna pay the fine and he's
You
gonna do
you
it
gotta
again.
you
Like,
you gotta suspend him.
yeah,
Like I understand that like the CBA only has so much control or whatever, but you gotta give him a suspension for that.
yeah. It's just
It's
like
gotta hurt a little bit more, and it's gotta hurt the team a little bit more based on the players' actions, because then you form real accountability.
yeah, because yeah, like obviously like a fine isn't gonna do anything. They're just gonna pay it off and they're gonna be like, oh, my stick didn't mean to go there or something along
And you
those
know what?
lines
The
to the
team might
media.
pay it for them.
Yeah, and I wouldn't even be surprised if that happens. Just like it's just how it is, and it's just unfortunate that that's how it's is right now. Moving on to the Roslovic deal. We talked about it before. 1 year, $1.5 million. He is another center. We do have a lot of centers on the
We do
team
have
right
a lot,
now.
but the center depth goes crazy.
It does. It
If you,
does.
it's insane to say that you could have Nugent Hopkins playing fourth line center for you.
No, it's not gonna
It's
happen.
insane.
It's
It's
not gonna happen.
absolutely insane. It's
But
probably not gonna happen.
But it's good because if they wanted to keep Nuge on that top line and keep Nuge, McDavid, and Hyman together once Hyman comes back, that's a possibility. And with Draisaitl as well, like he'll be centering his own line with Pods. I don't know exactly who yet. I'm interested to see. It might be Howard. It might be Savoy. It could be Manjapani.
Yeah, I mean, Savoy and Howard have really impressed me
Yeah.
throughout the first two games. Not again, not a huge sample size, but right now, to me, what they're contributing is greater than what we have in the press box. And I'm waiting for Bowman to make a move because we have too many centers.
Yeah. And we have a little bit too much cap space right now, and we have to, especially if we want Wallman and
Woman
Hyman
back, Hyman
back.
back. You gotta dump a few contracts. I don't know who that is. I have a feeling that Yanmark is gonna get moved.
Janmark to Seattle.
The janitor has done his time in Edmonton. I feel like his time is coming to an end. It's kind
Yeah.
of sad to see because like him and Connor Brown were such a key pieces of that
Yeah.
2023 or sorry 2024 Cup run.
Him, yeah, Connor Brown and Henrique.
And
Like
Henrique, yeah,
and like that lineup was
was
amazing,
just it was just cooking.
and the PK as well.
The
Like
PK was amazing. I really liked what I saw, the looks that we got on the PP.
yeah.
Just with those like backdoor passes, it looked like the PP was automatic again.
Yeah,
I
and
don't know how it was in the Vancouver game. I don't know if it was as
they
automatic.
there was a bunch of like they okay, what I've noticed from like the Oilers has been like they run like when they get their opportunity, they run like similar plays. Like they'll run that backdoor cut for Nuge. They'll run, sometimes they'll run like the Draisaitl shot in the corner, or they'll get like a Bouchard slap shot from
After.
the top. But they also have that uncertainty of what they're gonna do because of McDavid. And
Yeah, I
like you
think he's
don't
just
know.
such a wild card.
Yeah, and the beautiful thing is he said he wants to shoot more, and he has. He has been shooting. Sometimes he passes off the puck when I think he should be taking that shot. But like it's really good to see. And obviously we didn't get the looks that we wanted to. Like we didn't score on the power play with
Hasn't and he
Nuts.
hasn't gotten a goal yet,
No,
but it's coming.
yeah, it's definitely coming.
And it's gonna come in bunches.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't even want to like say anything, but they're playing the Rangers tomorrow.
He's
His best goal has been
his
from the Rangers.
he's been known to create magic when playing the Rangers.
Yeah. So I would expect something from him tomorrow, especially.
Yeah, I mean, like going to another sport here, but something that our family has been watching very closely is the Jays, who I believe are starting. Their game is starting right now.
In a little bit, no. 2 o'clock.
Is it 2 o'clock or is it one?
Might be
Oh, it
one.
is. It is
Two
2:03.
o'clock.
2:03 first pitch. So just coming up here in a little bit. They looked pretty poor against the Mariners yesterday. I was really sad, honestly, to see them lose against the
Yeah, I
Mariners.
was really surprised. They had the groove going against the Yankees.
Yeah, and Springer scored that
Uh,
first pitch
to start off
homer.
to start off the game like crazy.
It was just, but the bats just ran dry. Like there was just, it was. I think they recorded 2 hits in the whole game.
Really, 2 hits.
Yeah,
So one of them was Springer's.
one of them was Springer's, and then I think Addison Barger had a hit.
So Vladdy didn't hit.
Vladdy didn't have a hit. Luke's didn't have a hit. Clement, who was so good in that first series, didn't have a hit. Kirk didn't have a hit. It was just
Alejandro.
so definitely and the pitcher Miller, I think his name is Braden Miller or Brian Miller
For
for
Seattle?
Seattle. He pitched a really good game, even
Okay.
like having little rest from that 15 inning game
Yeah,
on
honestly,
Friday
crazy.
night. But definitely need the Jays to win tonight in order to keep the season alive, because for the viewer or for the listeners who don't know about that MLB playoff format, it's a 7 game series, but it goes 2-3-2. So 2 home, 3 away, and 2 home again.
The Blue Jays now have to win a game
In Seattle.
in
They have to.
Seattle.
It's not a choice.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch the whole game with you, but yeah, that's all. Honestly, I'm like really poor from the team. I'm guessing the pitcher played well considering they only scored 3 runs.
Yeah, I
Um,
think like Gosman had a good game. I don't
mhm.
know why he got pulled when he did, because his pitch count was low.
Okay.
Um,
Did they score after or before he got pulled?
there's a homer on
Oh, it was the
his.
2-run homer.
No, it was a 1-run homer.
Oh, okay, okay.
It was a solo Cal Raleigh,
Uh-huh.
the home run leader, who had 60 home runs in the regular season, which
Oh,
is
wow.
insane.
That is crazy.
And then it was 2 1-run singles.
Oh.
Oh wait, maybe he didn't get. I don't know if he had an ERA, like an earned. For those of you who are listening who don't understand, it's an earned run. ERA is earned run average, but I'm not sure actually. No, but yeah, I think for the series prediction, I have the Jays in 6.
Yeah, I don't hate that either.
I think Seattle gets one at home.
Yeah, I would definitely.
I mean, I want them to finish them off as quickly as possible, but the Mariners team is looking a little bit scarier than I thought they would be, to be completely honest.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think like I know I'm not like a huge baseball fan and I can't speak too much on the sport, but I wouldn't be too like worried just because if they get into that motion again of just like
That
like
mojo.
yeah, like Vladdy cooking, Kirk following them up, and just like them constantly just getting on base and everything.
And
Like
there's so many weapons on that team.
yeah, there is. And I think I've said this before. The missing piece to the Blue Jays is a Schneider.
Who will be in the lineup today because Anthony Santander has some lower back stiffness.
So we'll see how he plays. I mean, I think he was really really good for the Blue Jays in the final Yankees game. So I don't know. We'll see what happens today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hoping the best for them.
All right, just to end the day here, John, what are you thankful for this year?
This year, I'm thankful for family. I know it's like a typical cliche type of thing, but family's been here. It's been a difficult year. It's gonna be a long year. Like coming up next year, especially. It's like I don't know if you guys know, but I'm in my senior year of high school. So, like it's gonna be a fun year, but also a grinding year. So just family's been there and supporting me.
Yeah, I think I'm thankful for this podcast.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for everybody listening. Isha and I have started this with no expectations, just as a way to talk hockey. We already do it anyways, so we thought might as well put something out there. But I'm grateful that we have this platform to record and to talk about the things that we want to talk about. And yeah, grateful for a lot of things. But
we appreciate you all listening. Like I know, like we're not the most high quality podcast in the world, but like if you enjoy our content, just keep listening.
It means a lot. Every view means a lot.
It does. It does. When we see that extra view on there that wasn't there last week, it just brings a smile on my face.
Yeah, and yeah, we're grateful for you guys. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a like, drop what you're thankful for in the comments, and have a happy Thanksgiving.